Thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Andrew, and as most of my stories tend to start with, I did something really stupid in my 20s, and this is another one of those stories, basically. So I used to be a lot, let's say I was a disrespectful person a lot of times to the other sex when it came to running around and chasing women in the bars, and my roommate and I tried desperately to always try to pick up women, and really, really badly failed at it. And we'd always have this great line where we'd just kind of walk up to them, we'd introduce ourselves, and one of us look at the other one, and we'd just wait for one of them to start the story, or start some kind of a discussion with them to keep them engaged with us. And all of a sudden, we both look at each other, and then neither would have anything to say, so we just have to walk away from the situation altogether. Anyway, so one day we were out and we're having fun, and we ran into an old friend of mine, and he tells us about this after-hours bar in Paoli, and it's called Bocce Ball. Don't know if it still exists or not, but it opens at 2 a.m. So we get down there, and we start drinking, and we run into a couple of strangers that we start talking with, and we're doing shots and things of that nature, and had a really great time. Till the next morning, when I woke up, and not the same story, but woke up in a different bed than my own. And I first saw this woman sitting next to me that was not necessarily, I wouldn't say, she was just not somebody that I found attractive. It was a mistake. It wasn't something I was going to take pictures of. The second thing I found was her python snake that roamed the room independently and had free range. And there's only a couple things in life that really scare me. One of them is snakes. The other's paying alimony, but that's a different story. But we ended up, so I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this room. She wakes up, she sees me, and she starts smiling, and she said, why don't I run downstairs and get some coffee? My roommates should be up. I'm sure they made some already. So I'm up out of the bed. I'm like, all right, I'm talking to the snake at this point. What am I going to do? How am I getting out of here? How am I going to save my face here? And there's women down there, and I'm about to do the walk of shame. And so I hear him downstairs. The girls are all gabbing, and they're like, he's up there still, hee. And I'm like, oh, God, what am I going to do? So I realized, well, I'm sitting next to the window, and I go, that's not that far a drop. And it's like, I could do that, yeah. So I actually pull off the screen and pull it inside. I tell the snake, and I actually put my body outside and hang off the ledge, and I'm just standing there on the ledge like this, and I let go. And I drop down, and I'm staring at all of them in the kitchen window, looking, and they all go, and I go, and I didn't know what to do, awkward pause, and bam, I ran the hell out of there. Called my roommate at a payphone and asked him to come pick me up. And I have to say that that was probably one of the most awkward pauses in my life. Thank you.